Hi, this is Leo Laporte, and this is my Tech Guy podcast. This show originally aired on October 16th, 2011. We were at Pacificon, the ham conference in Santa Clara, California, so get ready for some ham talk. This is episode 814. Enjoy. Well, a good day to you. Leo Laporte here, the Tech Guy. And it's time to talk tech. Yeah! Oh, my goodness. That noise you hear is a bunch of hams. We're actually broadcasting live from Santa Clara, California today at the Pacificon Ham Fest, big ham convention. They have them all the time. This is one of the biggest ones on the West Coast. In fact, next year they'll be home to the National Ham Convention. Hams are, for those of you who don't know, not smoked meats, but in fact amateur radio operators. And you know what? There's 750,000 of them in the U.S. It is a very active hobby. But I thought it'd be fun to kind of come here and meet some people who really are out there, you may not know, helping you in emergencies. They're people who've developed a lot of the technologies we use today on cell phones with packet radio. They were the first, in fact, to allow you, using their patch capability, to make phone calls from your phone anywhere in the world via ham radio. So they've done some amazing stuff, and they continue to break new ground. So it's kind of fun to be here with these pioneers of the electronics industry.
Diablo MDARC is the short, Mount Diablo Amateur Radio Club. We're fortunate in that we have the best radio site in the entire world.
It's called Mount Diablo.
It's called Mount Diablo, a mere 3,800 feet, plus another 400 feet of antenna.
And you have a clear view, clear shot from Mount Diablo to all of Northern California, pretty much.
Well,
there's nothing in your way.
Nothing is in the way. We actually, the only limitations on our repeaters in the top of Mount Diablo is the curvature.
And then there all these pictures. I'm looking right now on Flickr. All these pictures are online there.
Yeah, there's just hundreds and hundreds of pictures of the radios being restored. We take radios we get out of the swap meet that are in just terrible condition, recondition them in every way, sometimes paint.
So these are all working.
Oh, yeah. And repair them, shine them up, and they look brand new out of the factory. Work just like they did back in 1930, 1950.
We talked earlier about how ham radio seems to have a lot of niches. This is yet another niche, is these restoring these old radios. That's really cool, Pat. And standing next to you, Pete Harris, KE6ZIW. Hi, and you're part of the Pacificon event.
Yes, I'm the public services coordinator for Mount Diablo Amateur Radio Club. One of the many facets of radio, ham radio, is public services as opposed to emergency services.
Okay, now that's a good distinction. So we've talked a little bit about the emergency services ham provide. What is a public service?
Public service, we provide radio communications, safety type support for various community events. The MS Society Walk, the March of Dimes Walk, Save Mount Diablo.
So you've seen people on these charity walks with radios in their hands. Very often they're amateur radio operators who are helping out.
Absolutely. We have teams of ham radio operators. Usually for a given event there's a net control ham, and then there are maybe 7 or 8 or 10 or 15 other hams who are positioned at various checkpoints or aid stations. In vehicles on the road, if there's a long bike ride or a long run, to kind of patrol the course.
It's fun, isn't it?
And it's kind of coordinated. Communication is coordinated by the net control ham.
It's really great.